Hello, it's Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and it is my Friday update with you guys. We are having some fantastic weather today. There is a breeze, it's in the 70s. It's kind of a sunny / overcast, but it's kind of funny how I go into the weather on these Fridays. Like the other ones are strictly business. On Friday, I feel like I can talk about anything, including the weather. But it's very important to me because I get a little hot. So today is great. And of course, right now when I'm recording this, my neighbor is blowing grass clippings or whatever, So I'm sorry if you hear that noise in the background. If you don't, that's good too. So anyways, it's such nice weather. I started my day off. I took my boys to the track, to walk the track, to get some exercise. I need them to be outside and moving. So, we masked up and we went early this morning and did some laps, and then we came home and started the day. But it was definitely a nice way to start the day. And I'm trying to get them into doing that a couple times a week with me so that I know that they're moving, because this has been hard on kids, So, update on reading. So I didn't finish Shinsu yet. I'm kind of dragging my heels now that I've missed the live show. And I don't know why, because it's a good book. But sometimes you do that with books. You just kind of, you're into them, and then you're kind of, And it's not that I'm not into it. It's just right now I'm like I told you guys before, I'm into fun and light right now. I need a lot of air. August is for air. I'm not doing any readathons. I'm not looking. I'll watch all the videos that you do, whatever, August, this and that, but I'm not participating in any of that this month. It's just a free month, so it's kind of nice. And I'll apologize if you see any paint on my fingers, because I just painted my nails, and yeah, there's a reason why there's nail salons. I'm not very good at it, but I do like nail polish. So there's that. So what am I reading? I'm reading / listening to, I just started A Blade So Black by Ella McKinney, fantasy / sci-fi novel. And I'm going to admit, I'm totally confused. The first prologue, I'm like, what? Okay. But I think that she is in a kind of a dream state. I think that the book is kind of like a Alice in Wonderland. So I'm going to go with it. And I'm sure as I get further into it, it will get much more interesting. And I will understand what's going on. I'm like, what are we talking about here? So hopefully next week I'll give you some more updates to see how it goes. But I think it'll be fun. I listened to another, I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name right now. There's another book that I'm listening to that's really, really light, and it's funny. I find myself laughing out loud. So that's making me eternally happy. Another thing that I'm doing, comfycozyup does it's called a journal mood, and she gives this a month of prompts, and you follow along, and she does it on primarily on Instagram, and you post a picture of you writing in your journal, responding to these prompts. So this is the book that I used for, I think the last one we did was in April, I believe. Yeah. And this is the August one. And she gave us, yeah. And I'm not speaking properly. She gave us, 31 prompts for August. So I've started that. There's a little prompts there, and I put it in my book, and then I just refer to it when I get to each day and pray that I'm lining them up right. So far, I've been keeping up with it really good. I find that it's really fun with the word a day, that you don't have to write long or short, but it turns out to be easier to keep me on track. So I'm enjoying this once again. So I'll leave a link to her channel. So if you're interested in this, it's called A Journal Mood. And then I got really excited because I am participating, like watching, I guess, an online rally by the ACLU this weekend. It is going to be featuring, the keynote speaker is Angela Davis, and I'm like all over it, fangirling it, So I'm very excited about that. I'll leave information about that if anybody's interested in doing it. It's all online. There is some upside to this pandemic in the sense that we are being able to have access to a lot more things than we wouldn't normally. And so we're able to see authors or see people speak that we would normally have to be in a physical location to do. So that event is taking place on Saturday, August 8th at 5 p.m. And like I said, Angela Davis is the keynote speaker. If you're not familiar with her, she's a civil rights activist / leader / guru, everything. She's written, I think, about 10 books. I can show you a picture of her now so you know who she looks like. She is phenomenal, and I just can't wait to hear her speak and to see what other things they're going to talk about in this particular rally. And it says, "The Future We Dare to Create," a rally with Angela Davis and the ACLU of Massachusetts. So that, I'll leave the link below if any of you want to do it. Now, you can buy tickets so you can watch it, and it's tiered. So you can get, a basic one or whatever. If you go up a little bit, you can get a little bit of swag. So, of course, I naturally did it. Yeah. So these are the things that I got. These cute little socks that say vote, 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 vote. I thought they were real cute. Can you see them? Okay. And then I got an ACLU pen. Who can't use another pen? I'm always looking for a pen. This is too funny. This is a Dissent Pins. It's by dissentpins.com, and it's a Ruth Bader Ginsburg's Dissenter collar. It's like a decal, like, you could put on something. This is so funny. I didn't know that was in it. Then there's a little postcard that says, "I'm no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I'm changing the things I cannot accept." And that's a quote from Angela Davis. I'm just going to keep this, put it up on my desk right now as a nice reminder to keep active. And then I got this, which is, this is called the Outragecom, and it says, "Call your reps," and it has a telephone number here to call reps if you want to voice your opinion on things. And then the final thing that they gave, which I thought was really cute too, is it's a Black Lives Matter's little journal. And it's got, it's a lined paper book, but it's got that Black Lives Matter on the front of it. So I'm looking forward to that. I might even take my notes inside of that while I'm listening to her speak and the others speak. I'm very excited about that. And I have a notebook of my own, which I use, and it's called, and I love this. I always buy, there's a store called TJ Maxx. I love going in there and grabbing like little journals for very low price, and I actually love the sticker on this one. It was only $3.99, but it was so cool. Look at the cover of that, and I love the gold, right? And it says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." So inside here, I keep all of my notes about different organizations that I like to follow, things that I want to read, specifically a lot of stuff about social justice initiatives. The Equal Justice Initiative, by Brian Stevenson. I check on them regularly, and sometimes I might see or hear something, and I'll jot it down in here to follow up on. So I find that it's nicer because I have journals for other things, but I just need a one place that I'm going to keep all that types of things. I'll also put like charities in here that I'd like to support. Or things that I hear, or somebody might speak on an NPR interview, and I will put that information. I also put like flyers. This was one that I got at one time when I was at Whole Foods, and I think I purchased some item, and then it tells you where does your money go. And this one is alleviating global poverty in the U.S. and around the world. And it was a campaign that they did. I like to keep things like this, and then inside, like, it will show you the different countries and the different places and where it comes from and where your money goes. So I really like that. And maybe what I'll share with you some of my books that I've read and some of the books that I have on my TBR that kind of go along with this, because I do have one that I think is really cool that teaches you how to look at charities and utilizing different tools to determine how your money is going to be used. Because there's a lot of skepticism about donating to charities, and people don't feel their money's going where it's supposed to go, there are actually tools that you can use that can help you determine whether charities that you are interested in are meeting what you would expect in terms of where your money's going to go. So maybe if you're interested, let me know if you think you'd want me to do that, because I could do a video on that and some of the books that I have. I had started also a book I called a social justice TBR to read book. So, but we could definitely talk about that on another video. But this is what I like about Friday, because I can just kind of go all over the place. So another book that I said that I was going to put in the running, which I think I will, because it's just, you know, love. I need lots of love. And it's Jasmine Gilroy's The Wedding Party. I've read 2 of her books so far. I love them, and I'm hoping that I'll like this one as well. I think this is the next one in line, and I do have the one that comes after this. I haven't read that, obviously, because I want to read them in order. But I don't even think you have to read them in order. After you read the first one, I should say. But it is good, because usually the characters are secondary characters from previous books. So, you know, you'll get the background if you do read it in order. So there's that. And other than that, I'm really just kind of looking forward to a nice weekend. Like I said, I've been participating on a lot of online things, and it's really been, you know, like I said, I can't fly all over the place. I can't be in these locations, and they're doing them all online. So as I find out things, I'll share them, and things that I've seen and stuff, I'll just give you updates. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. I am looking forward to a nice weekend. I'm going to get together in Zoom with some girlfriends on Saturday as well. So it should be a fun weekend. Anyway, the weather's great. I'm going to try to go get outside because I can breathe out there. It's nice. And I hope you guys are all well. Wash your hands, social distance, and wear your mask. Wear your mask. All right, bye. One more thing. I totally forgot. And I don't know how to put this into the video, so I'm just going to add this onto the end of my video. One of the things I forgot to mention that I had wrote down today in this little book that I wanted to mention that kind of goes along with what I'm talking about. I don't know if you're familiar, but there's an actress, Kerry Washington. She used to be on Scandal, and she's done a lot of movies, Django, and lots of movies. Anyways, she's also an activist, and she owns her own production company, I believe, and she has completed a documentary that's called The Fight, and it's all about the ACLU. And I believe it's going to be released in select theaters, or it already has been released in select theaters, I think as of last Friday. And you can also access it on Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video, for rent or to buy. But I definitely wanted to mention that because that kind of goes along with what I was talking about with regards to the ACLU. So I had to come back and tell you, because I'm not doing a whole new video just to tell you that. So now I'm really going to go. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope this doesn't look too crazy. Bye.